Hello YouTube, it's me, Gabriel here. Today, I'm going to be doing what my first Thomas the Tank Golden Bear and others is doing. Just review Golden Bear Locos. Now this is actually my very first Golden Bear review. And if you're wondering why Thomas is there, because that's probably because he'll be helping me out or something. He will be introduced in the introductions and all that. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing gloves, it's because I had an athlete's foot and all that, and it just didn't help. My foot's been itching and all that, and it hasn't been helping. So I gotta wear gloves so I don't make sure I don't contaminate any of my trains and all that. But yeah, so, and if you're wondering what is the flame, well, that's because I have had my guitar with me today. That's because I'm practicing for a school music band that I will be in next year, at the beginning of my new semester. Should be, hopefully. We're going back on Tuesday. And the purpose of today's video, the purpose of the engine I will be reviewing today is, of course, Neville. Now, Neville is the rarest Golden Bear train out of every single one. Probably next to Molly or Emily. Now, Neville first appeared in an episode where he got laughed at by Ari and Bert, and the other engines thought he didn't like Steamies. And they all got mad at him. And he, after almost falling off a bridge, with the help of Thomas, after being rescued, he and the engines got along again. Neville can be found working at the quarry, at the noisy quarry, or helping Salty at the docks. And he is based off of a Bullet Q1 locomotive. And his number is 33010. Don't know what's up with that number, but it just looks pretty interesting. All right, now let's listen to what he's got to say.
I love my shiny black paint. Steam engines work the hardest. My favourite place to work is the noisy quarry.
Yep, just like I said.
My name is Neville.
Yes, it is.
I love to race Thomas through the tunnels.
Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that earlier. He likes to race Thomas through the tunnels.
I must hurry. The Fat Controller needs my help. My name is Neville. Steam engines work the hardest. I like doing all the dirty jobs.
Well, pretty interesting. Now, let's compare his phrases to Thomas.
I love my shiny black paint. I like to pull coaches. I must hurry. The Fat Controller needs my help. Blue is the only color for a really useful engine.
Yeah, he's right there.
Wake up, lazy bones. Why don't you work hard like me? My favourite place to work is the noisy quarry. I'm a really useful engine. I love to race Thomas through the tunnels.
Their phrases are very different, and their voices too. Now let's look at the side comparison. And okay, see, so the number 1 is, so Thomas and Neville both have different numbers. Thomas has the number 1, and Neville has the number 33010. I don't really know how to pronounce it, really. Now, Neville has a square body, and Thomas has just a normal body. And on Neville, his buffers have no detail. But for Thomas, they're just half detailed. Thomas has a coal bunker. He doesn't. Oh, Thomas got in the way. He doesn't have a coal bunker. And Neville has a whistle right there, but Thomas doesn't. And Neville is a larger steam engine. Neville is a mixed traffic engine. And, oh yeah, one thing I did forget to mention about Neville, he can easily get mistaken as a diesel, but he's not actually a diesel. But, oh, and one more thing I forgot to point out about Neville, the gray wheels. I'm like, what is up with that? What is up with that? I don't know, maybe that's like an interesting detail. And they did a great job with the face. And they did the same on Thomas, too. So, what date is Neville? He is 2006. And Thomas here is dated 2003 or 2008. I can't really read that. I can't really see it. So, besides from all that, Neville's a good model. And the tender is attached, and you can't really take it off. And I mean, if they'd made a push-along Neville, they never really made a push-along Neville or an interactive version. So, to be honest, I think if they made a push-along Neville, they could make one with a separate tender and a attached tender, which I think would be really perfect. And if you're wondering, Gabriel, which house are you at? Well, I am actually at my grandparents' house today, because I'm still out on school. I'm still out from school. I still have no school and all that, and I'm still waiting on I don't go back until next week, which is Tuesday. I go back, and that's the day I go back. And I actually got Neville for Christmas. I got him along with Peter, Sam, Stanley, and a load of other Golden Bear trains. And I'm really proud to get Neville, because I never thought I would get him. Well, I put him on my Christmas list, and he was there, along with Peter, Sam, and Stanley. Boy, was I overjoyed to get Neville and Peter, Sam, and Stanley, and a bunch of Golden Bear trains. I can't even begin to tell you how overjoyed I was. Well, that is everything I have had to say today, guys. That was my review of Neville, and I hope I hope you all, ladies and gentlemen, have a good week, and to the kids who are, and a happy New Year, and to the kid, and hope everyone has a safe trip. Hope all the kids have a safe trip back to school on Tuesday. If you are if you're back to school already, hope you have a safe trip. And thank you guys for watching this video. And one more thing. Now, before I go, guys, I'd like to show you my Ryan shirt that Aunt Cisa made me. See, I put the 1014 on the shirt like Aunt Cisa did. I also had a white long sleeve shirt to go with the stripes on Ryan. And even though it's supposed to be Charlie, but it was a pretty good choice. So that is everything I have had to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys are having an amazing Christmas break. And to the kids out there who are going back to school very soon, stay safe, stay healthy, go out there and make someone's day. Be happy, stay happy, as the game salmon would say. You guys have a great day.